Yo, what is good? Waterbury faithful, what is good, yo? So, it's finally back. Accelerator. Um, why did I say accelerator? Railgun is back, and it's interesting that how how many shows come out on Friday, man, is absolutely ridiculous, and it's getting harder and harder to keep up with. Mind you, two shows that I still have to watch haven't even came out, and it's like almost 10 right now as I'm making this, I believe. Yeah, it's 10:03. So yeah, um, this week's episode touches in on another interesting ability that's popping up, and let alone, it's another one of these things that all of these really cool things happen, but if they're inside stories, it feels kind of weird, or like spin-offs of the original show. It feels weird that they'll probably never be actually brought into the continuity, and if they are, they have to literally make it out alive in, uh, Railgun story, and then they have to be interesting enough to actually be warranted into the main continuity, right? Because as of right now, I could tell you that this kid's ability to pretty much see or practically create um, a way to know about future accidents that are going to happen is pretty crazy. Like, it seems relatively broken, and if it was something that our teammates and everybody had gotten a hold of, it would probably break the story, right? Like, if Toma meets this person and he's like, alright, Toma, go to these areas at these certain times and save everybody. Um, with the car, though, I think that was like the only thing Toma would not have been able to physically do much about. Actually, he wouldn't be able to do much about any of this stuff, hence why the person who is wanted and the person who that is completely needed for this is our teleporter, who can, at the same time this accident should be taking place, should be able to straight up stop or save the person in the danger with how quick her ability is compared to anybody else's, right? So that's just a really cool thing about where this story can kind of just start making everybody enjoy themselves, because guess what? The only person, um, I mean, maybe Accelerator could do it with like his crazy wings and stuff like that, but no, he wouldn't even need his wings. He would just literally stop the car with his ability. So there's a couple people that might be able to, just by being around and hearing it about to go down, stop everything. So I'm actually not surprised that maybe 3 espers or 4 could probably be who who this kid was searching for at the end of the day, but he wound up getting the teleporter, who is a really good choice. Um, they're not allowed. He doesn't want them to tell anybody though about how this ability works and why, seemingly he's looking for them. You know, like all these little small details to make the story better. And of course, if anything were to happen to these two, no one else would know anything about the kid and his ability, which is more or less what it sounds like. Like, I want only you two to know about it, so if I need to snuff you out, I know I only got to take out 2 of you. So keep it to yourself, you know. But yeah, overall, I definitely see Accelerator doing some crazy stuff. I was telling you guys towards the end of last week's, or like the last time we saw this show, that it's like 25 episodes or so, like something along those lines. And for it to be that many, it would only make sense that we would straight up have all of this different types of plot and everything popping off, because there's room for it, right? Like they have all this extra episodes to give us another cool moments or like mini arc that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this plays out, because we're not given too much information. All we know is that some people who are really high rankers using this app can, or not even using that app, we know that I think they're connected. So there's like these cards that you put on your forehead once you go to sleep, and it supposedly, if someone else has already used said card and put a certain type of dream into it, you'll have that exact same dream and nothing else. So when Mikasa gets one from one of the president, the girl with the shining eyes, when she gets one of them, the people's things, it straight up puts her in a dream that she would love, but not so much Mikasa, right? Like being her maid, scrubbing her, like, oiling her. It made so much sense once we kind of figured out that you can just share the same dream as someone else, and why that would be a bad thing to share it with someone like her if you're not a fan anyway. Like it would make sense if all of the girls that she hangs out with did it, but for Mikasa, not so much, so I thought that was an amazing moment, and it didn't make sense until all of a sudden it made sense. Like, it's like maybe Mikasa doesn't mind hanging out with her or something along those lines, and then, yeah, she really hated it. She woke up ridiculously angry and ridiculously about to kill somebody, being the teleporter girl, since she was so close. Surprised she didn't just reach out and grab her by the head. But I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, night, evening. I gotta cut all these videos really short. I actually am thinking about getting them all out today before I go to work, if I actually go, because of some stomach problems and stuff like that. But regardless, I think I am, because it's only when I'm like sitting down, which is how I make videos, which, yeah, I'm in some pain. But regardless of that, I'm definitely interested in seeing what you guys are thinking about Accelerator finally coming back, and probably you are all expecting it to disappear as well again. So I just want to make sure I keep up to date with it, don't fall behind, so I don't have to like watch 5 episodes. But it's welcome back, and I hope it can finish up without any more interruptions or whatnot. So take care, everybody. I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G. I will hopefully talk to you in some of the other videos today. Alright, peace.